Okay, Gabby, guess what? I chose this book especially for you because do you remember what you told me earlier? It's a little challenging, but I think you can do it. Do you remember what you told me that you really liked? Books and animals, right? So, look, I have this book for you. What do you think it's about?
In the bag.
Cat in the Bag, that's right. And do you have any connections with this book?
My cat.
Stop right there. You have a cat?
Yeah.
Do you have a cat? So you have a connection. So what do you think this book is going to be about?
A cat and a girl.
A cat and a girl. How did you know?
Because the title looks like it.
And the cover page gives you some clues, right? So, who do you think the characters are?
Cat and girl.
Cat and the girl, you're right. Okay. So I want to do a picture walk. Have you ever done that for the book before?
Yes.
So that just means we just look at the pictures. And that, you know what that's going to help us with?
The story.
The story is going to tell us what the story is going to be about, and that'll help us read it.
Last year, when my teacher said that you picture walk it, and then you can read.
You're right. So let's do a picture walk, okay?
It helps you do it.
So no reading yet. We're just going to look at the pictures, right? You see anything interesting so far?
Cat.
A cat. That's a cute cat. What else do you see?
Girl.
A girl. What does it look like they're doing? Look at this page. This one is really interesting on the picture.
Packing up to go on a trip.
You think she's going on a trip? That's a good assumption. What else do you see? What do you think she's taking with her?
Toys. Notebook.
Notebooks.
Crayons. Brush and shampoo.
Brush and shampoo.
Look at it. What a suitcase.
It's her suitcase. And that is the last page. Okay, so let's recall. What did we think the story was going to be about?
Cat and a girl, and she's going on a trip.
Cat and a girl are just going on a trip. Okay. Are you ready to read? Oh, first, I saw some words in that book that I thought might be a little tricky for you. And they might not be because you're a really good reader, but I thought that I would give you some hints on these words, and we're going to see if you know them. And if you don't, then I'm going to help you with them. So, do you know this one?
Talking.
Close. It's really close. Try one more time.
Tacking?
So when she's going on her trip, she's going to be taking some things with her, right? So this is a good word for us to really make sure that we are ready for it because it's going to be in there. But you were so close on that one. How about this one?
Sweater.
Sweater. Oh my gosh, I can't fool you. I'm going to put this one here. Well, actually, I'll put it here since you knew that one, right? How about this one?
Jacket.
Jacket. Oh my goodness. So you know that one. I'm going to put it right there. How about this one?
Scarf.
Scarf. I can't fool you. That's a good
The
one.
only fool me I want. Underwear.
Underwear. That's kind of a silly word, huh? Oh. No more. That's all of them. Okay, so this is really the only one that you might need a little help with when we come across it, okay? So since we are all ready to read, let's open it up and let's get started, okay?
Cat in the Bag. Are you taking a trip? What will you pack? A sweater, one jacket, a scarf, one hat. No, not that cat, not the cat. 2 shirts, 2 shoes, 3 pants, 3 caps. No, not the cat. Some socks, 4 pair, and yes, underwear. but no cats. Get out of there.
What's the cat doing?
She wants to come.
The cat wants to come with you, right? Okay,
5 books, 6 games, a ball, a toy train.
let's look at that picture. Do you think all of that is going to fit in her suitcase?
No.
She might have to
Because on the last page, on the picture walk, I saw it didn't fit, and I saw some hanging out.
You remembered that. You were so right. Okay, let's keep going.
Some paper, a pen, and crayons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A brush, shampoo, and the cat. Okay. Oh,
Close.
you come too.
You come too. Oh my goodness. Okay. So let's do a 5-finger retell. Have you done this? No. So you're gonna get out your 5 fingers, wiggle them for me. Wiggly. And we're gonna review the characters. Can you do your number 1 finger? Characters, setting, problem, events, and ending. Okay, so number 1, the characters. Who are our characters?
The cat and the girl.
The cat and the girl, that's right. And where were they? What was the setting?
At the house packing up.
At the house packing up, you're very right. And how about the problem in the story? Did you see a problem in the story?
The cat wanted to go, and the girl didn't let her, and then she let the cat go.
The problem was that the cat wanted to go in the bag, right? And how about the events? What happened in the story? You kind of just said it, but we'll go over it.
The cat got to go.
So what happened first in the story?
The girl was packing up.
Right. Then what happened?
And then the cat climbed in the bag.
And the cat climbed in the bag. And then what happened?
The girl let the cat go.
You're right. Okay. And then what happened at the very end? That's number 5. Ending.
They left.
They left. They went on a trip and she took the cat. So I have a question for you. And this might require some critical thinking, so put your thinking cap on. Where do you think the girl and the cat might be going? Where do you think they could go? Where have you gone on a trip before? Florida? Do you think that what the girl was packing in her bag might be good for a trip to Florida? No. What would you take on a trip to Florida?
It's too hot there.
It's too hot there? What would you take with you?
Short sleeves, and tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes? Because you might be walking a lot, huh?
And rubber bands for my hair.
Rubber bands for your hair? That's a good idea.
It's really hot there. My grandma just came back from there.
I saw some words in this story that I thought might make good rhyming words. Do you know these words?
Hare and cat.
Hare and cat, you're right. Okay. So, I'm going to ask you which category a word goes under based on the sounds in the word, right? So, you have one category pear and one category cat. So, if I say the word stare, which category will that go under? This one. Okay, stare. Let's write it in. S-T-A-I-R. Because what sound is the same?
The ending.
ending.
The two. These are the same, but just 2 letters in that one are different.
You're right.
But they have the same ending.
So pear is in the same word family
Not
as stare.
Not staring cat.
No, stare and cat don't go together. Okay, here's another one. How about hat?
That one.
It goes under cat, you're right, because it's in the same
Yep.
word family.
It has the same ending, but a different the first letter is the same.
That is right. How about sat?
That one.
Right, under cat, sat. Because it sounds the same, right? Same word family. Okay, this one might be trickier. How about lair? Oh, can't trick you. You are too smart for Miss Pennell. Okay. How about fair? Right. Fair. Okay. How about this one might be tricky. I don't know if we're gonna get it. I'm gonna try to trick you. What about the word pat? You got it. You got all of the words that I had. You knew all of the word families. Okay, now I'm gonna have you do a little bit of writing. Do you think you can do some writing for me? So here's a piece of paper for you. And I want you to write 3 sentences. I'll help you if you need some help. And it's gonna be, the first sentence will be the beginning of the story that we read. The second sentence will be about the middle of the story that we read. And the third sentence will be about the end of the story that we read. Okay? So, should we talk about it before you write it?
Yeah.
So, what happened at the beginning, number 1?
She was packing to go on a trip.
Okay, so how should we write that in a sentence?
Same thing I said?
Same thing you said? She? Should we say she or should we say the girl?
The girl.
Okay, so we might say the girl was
Because
packing to go on a trip.
if I say she, you won't know who I meant.
You're right, so let's say the girl. Okay, ready? Get your writing pencil out. Should I write it with you? Okay. The girl was packing, right? Is that what you said? And remember, this is just practice with writing. You don't have to spell all of the words the grown-up way. You can spell them the kid way for now, because I just really want to focus on you writing. I don't really care about the spelling for right now, okay? So the girl was packing, and what did you say after that?
For a trip.
For a trip? Okay, so let's say for a trip. Okay, so that's the beginning. Oh, don't forget your period, right? Because that goes at the end of every sentence.
Yes. The end of every sentence.
Right.
But if you're not done, you can do 3 backs.
You're right, yes. So that was the beginning, our number 1 sentence. What's going to go in our number 2 sentence, the middle?
The cat got in the bag.
The cat got in the bag. I think that's a good sentence.
The cat was trying to get in the bag.
It's up to you. What do you think we should write?
Cat got.
The cat got in the bag. Awesome job remembering. Awesome. Okay, so we have number 1 and number 2. And what should we put in our number 3 ending sentence?
You left for a trip?
She left for a trip? Is it just her? Who's she?
The girl left for a trip.
Did she go alone?
She was in cat.
Did she go alone?
No, she went with the cat.
Okay, so what should we say?
The girl left with the cat.
The girl left with the cat?
The girl.
We could say that. Is that what you want to say? The girl left with the cat? I see that you remember that a capital L doesn't go in the middle of the sentence.
Yeah, it only goes from. Wait, isn't the first part of the sentence?
The first letter of each sentence should be right. You saw a mistake and you're fixing it yourself. That is really awesome. It's good proof. Girl left. You did it. 3 sentences. Do you want to read them to me?
Yeah.
First, middle, last.
The girl was packing for a trip. The cat got in the bag. The girl left with the cat.
Awesome work. You did it. Now, you can draw. Do you know what it's called when you draw with your pencil?
Illustrator.
Sketching or illustrating. That's right too, because you're writing a story and then drawing a picture for your story. So you're going to illustrate by sketching underneath your sentences a little picture to go along with your story.
3 boxes.
Oh, that's a good idea.